Hey YouTube, it's Whitney. I just got out of the shower, so my hair's kind of crazy. And yes, I am 2 days late with my update. Um, I may have mentioned this. I'm doing a lot of nannying right now, and my hours the last few days have been like 12 hours a day, some of them ending around midnight, which is also tonight. I end around midnight. So, anyway, so I've been absent for a little bit. Um, just to let you know, I finally mailed my clothes to Green Frog, and hopefully she will be getting them soon. It took me forever. For some reason, I couldn't get to the post office while it was open. I don't know. My hours begin later at night, so. Okay, so I'll start with the numbers. This has actually been a frustrating week because I did do my 3 days of, let's see, running. It was like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, running, and I've been trying to do a bit more each time instead of just plain running for 30 minutes. I've tried to do one of my workouts was outside, and anyway, I'm going to get to that. Let me tell you the numbers. This week, again, frustrating. I ended up, thank goodness, back at 243 for my Tuesday morning weigh-in. It had fluctuated so much, like the Tuesday before it was 243, and by Friday it was 241, and I was like, all right, another 3 pound loss, this will be great. And then it went back up to 242, and then it went back up to 243, and at one point I did see 246, I think. And like I said, it went back down, but it's very discouraging and like totally frustrating. Not discouraging, just frustrating. Because I'm just trying to think. I got a fill last week. I got my third fill, and you'd think that after the fill, having 2 days of liquids and then mushies, and I didn't completely follow the rules there, but that the weight would come off with the fill. But I'm going to give it time because maybe this week will be my week to lose again. Because actually, if I remember correctly, and I'll go look back at my previous weigh-ins, but after every fill, it seemed like that week of the fill, I didn't lose. I think last time that happened, I was really excited. I got my fill, and I was like, okay, I got to do this. And then, if I remember correctly, I was at 250 then, and it stayed 250. So, anyway, I'm going to give it time. I'm not giving up, obviously, but it's a frustrating thing, especially when you see the scale go down and then up and then down in the same week. But luckily, with this YouTube thing, it keeps me in perspective because it gives me a day to set a goal for, as opposed to, um, you know, sometimes my weight will go up and then you're like, well, I've gained 2 pounds, but what does that mean unless you like we take our weight per week, and that helps you kind of zero in on a, I don't know, smaller, bigger time frame, whatever have you. Because honestly, I'm on that scale way too much. Probably 2 to 3 times a day. If I'm home, probably more. But in the morning, at night, and there's no reason. So, but anyway, now let me move on. So again, 243, same as last week, and that puts me at a 35-pound weight loss still, which again is fantastic. I'm very thrilled, but I'm ready to get under that 240 mark. I can't wait. It's going to be very exciting. The lowest I've seen on the scale is 241, so maybe next week. Who knows? Okay, so to talk about my running, I'm very happy with that. At least there's something. Non-scale victories is, I'll tell you, I'll go backwards. So yesterday I went to the Y and ran on the treadmill. It's just too hot outside, guys. Maybe I'm a sissy. I live in Kentucky, so temperatures are in the 90s. I know people who are living in Arizona and things like that, it's hotter, but let me tell you, the humidity is killer, and I can't run outside during the day. If I run outside, it's at night. So went to the Y yesterday around 10 a.m. and I had it in my head I was going to run 3 miles without stopping. Now, that's different than running 30 minutes without stopping because I'm not running a 10-minute mile. So I set my treadmill at a pace of 5.5, which is a 10-minute 54-second mile, which is ridiculous. I've never run that fast. And I probably ran a mile and a half at that pace, and then I took it down to 5.2, which is 11 minute 30-second mile, for a little bit to recover. Instead of walking, I'd just run slower, and then I'd take it back up for a quarter of a mile to like 5.8, which is like a 10-minute, I don't know, 15-second mile, something like that. So I kind of varied it, but what ended up happening, let me tell you, I did it. I got through 3.1 miles running on the treadmill, and guess how long it took me? Okay, guess? 33 minutes and 51 seconds. That's awesome, right? And the reason the timing's a little weird, because I could probably sit there and run an 11-minute mile. I'm comfortable with 11-minute mile now. Is because, like I said, at some points I was running 5.8 on the treadmill, or 5.2, 5.5, 5.6. So, and at one point I was up to a 10-minute mile on the treadmill for a little period of time. So the way I varied it ended up being a 33-minute, 51-second mile. And I was so proud of myself, and things like that, the way I feel after something like that makes the scale almost obsolete, which obviously we know the numbers still matter, but it's still very exciting. I'm really still trying to do at least 3 days a week. I really need to up it. I had been playing tennis, but I didn't have time this week, once a week. But I really need to start going 4 times a week at least, because I think I just got it in my head. I'm going to go 3 days a week, and at this point, with the way my fitness is going, I need to start going more. So there's that. I've been meaning to talk about this other topic for probably 4 weeks. I'm having a massive amount of hair loss. I mean, I'm not saying clumps, but and it's wet right now, so you can't tell. But my hair was really thick before. Luckily, it was thick, but yeah, I'd lose some hair after you get out of the shower or something, but now it's like not clumps, I don't know, just a lot more than I'm used to. Look, right there. Every time I kind of run my hands through my hair comes out. I'd been taking biotin, and now I'm taking more. I talked to my friend who's a hairstylist, and she said, just keep taking the biotin, do what you can. I never thought that my protein intake was too little, so it's kind of odd to me that I'm losing this much hair, but it's kind of upsetting, because I always had thick hair and it's becoming kind of thin. So hopefully that stops soon. I hear that it stops and it'll start regrowing again, but getting very tired of the hair loss. Very, very tired of the hair loss. I can't hardly handle it. So if anybody has any other suggestions besides just biotin, maybe some type of shampoo other than Rogaine that'll maybe strengthen the follicles, I don't know. Alright, and my last thing, because I'm going to run out of time, is I wanted to show you one of my favorite things that I've bought recently. Actually, it wasn't that recent. It was a while back. This is my water bottle that I can never get this right, that I take into the Y with me. I used to just take water bottles, but now I take this, and it's from Camelbak. And what's cool is, yes, it has a straw. I know lap band people say don't, but honestly, when you're running on a treadmill, to lift up a water bottle is very difficult. So what this does is it's got like a little spout here, and if you've never seen it, you bite the end while you're running, and the water comes out. And it's kind of like a straw. Of course, you suck on it, and it's awesome, and I love it. And what's great is it holds 24 ounces of water, a little more than 24 ounces of water, and the best part about that is I can go through 3 of these a day without realizing it, if you just keep it full. And if you put one of those flavor packs in there, even though it's 24 ounces, it kind of dilutes it, and it's actually even better, which is what I did yesterday, pink lemonade. And I get my water in more than I did before. So yes, it has a straw, and I know some people say it's a no-no, but I haven't had any troubles with it, and I really, really like it. So check it out. Ran out of time. Thanks, guys. I'll see you very soon. Since today is Thursday, I'll see you on Tuesday, okay? Keep losing, everybody. Bye.